To all our viewers, and of course just behind me the most picturesque view that I could have thought of experiencing this morning, Knysna in all its glory this morning, exactly 1 year after the devastating fires that wreaked havoc on this beautiful seaside town. Of course, 7 people lost their lives in that fire, thousands of people evacuated from their homes, and of course today still quite a number of people, residents, battling to regain their lives prior to that fire. But of course, tourism being the backbone of Knysna's economy, I am now joined by the Chairperson of Knysna Tourism, Elmay Bouwer. Elmay, a very warm good morning to you. Just now we played in a package prepared by my colleague Segri Chetty on the initiative right after the fires, the first initiative from a tourism point of view to get people back into Knysna to grow this economy again was of course the Knysna #Knysna Rises. How successful has this campaign been over the past year?
Good morning. It's great to be here. The #Knysna Rises campaign actually went viral. The main objective of the campaign was to tell our international market, our domestic market, that Knysna is open for business. At the time of the fires, we were not only faced by the fires, but also by strict water restrictions and water shortages in our own town, as well as the water shortages in Cape Town that all had an influence on the tourism industry. And it was our objective to state clearly to all our operators and businesses, people doing business, visitors, just before the Oyster Festival, that we are open for business.
And when you have to gauge over the past year, because I know the festival happened just a month after the devastating fires, when you have to look at that last year's Oyster Festival and of course the other events that would have taken place from a tourism point of view, if one were to gauge, how successful would that campaign have been?
I think very successful. We had a full Oyster Festival last year, and I think it was people really, there are different reasons. Some of them came because they wanted to support us, give back, helping the locals to rebuild their lives. Also maybe a bit of interest to come and see what happened in the town. And you know what, maybe to just show in some way their support. So the campaign, we, with our operators, our international market, our domestic market, I think it was also successful. People across the country, across the world uses that little logo and say, let's support Knysna. Let's bring back, don't take the business away from that, because the town has suffered, the town has burned, but our tourism industry, most of our hotels, our tourist attractions were still open, were not affected at all.
And of course, a year later, a new campaign, if one will, #Spirit of Knysna. Very briefly, what exactly does Spirit of Knysna say to potential visitors, to people coming into this town, and also just rebranding the campaign in terms of looking beyond the 1 year commemoration of those devastating fires?
#Spirit of Knysna says that last year, #Knysna Rises, we are open for business. #Spirit of Knysna says that we want to showcase the spirit that this town has shown over the last year, how we have rebuilt, how we have made lives possible, kept job opportunities for our people, and that people must really come back and now experience that spirit that lies in our natural beauty, that lies in our scenic sunsets, that sunrises that you mentioned, in our forests, in our estuary, and we are saying that, come and experience that magic of the town. Knysna and Garden Route is a bucket list item on people's holiday list, and we want to tell them we still that, despite the fires, we are still, and we want to be on your bucket list and come and experience that spirit. Very special about, we started the campaign this week with a video launch, and this most special thing about the video, Vanessa, is that it is made by a local film producer, a local advertising company, local people playing in the video, and also a local musician that did the original soundtrack.
All very exciting, Elmay, if one can call it that, of course, as Knysna not just rises from the ashes, but of course looks forward to telling the world really that the spirit of Knysna is still very much intact, despite heavy challenges that followed those devastating fires. Of course, we do know that the rebuilding of not just Knysna, but the entire garden route will, of course, still be quite a while still. But definitely here in Knysna, from a tourism point of view, it's all systems go. And also, if I could just say, it's just about a month before the Knysna Oyster Festival again, and of course organisers as well as the tourism industry looking forward to welcoming all those guests back into this most beautiful part of the world here in the Southern Cape. For now though, a short break and then back to you in the studio.